Hey everyone, it's Donna. I'm here to let you know you're destined for greatness. I want to talk to you today about how we can reflect God's love in our marriage to our children. I know that conflict's going to arise, but we need to make sure that our kids are watching us all the time. We know that saying that kids do what we do, they don't necessarily do what we say. So I know that in my household, if Anna's consistently being disrespectful, then I know I have to check myself because it usually means that she's seen me being disrespectful to Scott. So I have to learn how to change that. So some of the things that I'm learning, and some of these I've implemented, but some of them I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to give you some tips. So make sure when you have conflict, we know that disagreement is okay, but disrespect is not. So I know there are times when arguments get a little bit heated, and so those are the times that, and early on in my marriage, I didn't do this, but it's time where you just need to go in the other room where your children can't see you or hear you because it just shows disrespect and it's pretty embarrassing. So, and plus kids don't want to like to see their parents disagreeing anyway. And sometimes we do well and sometimes I know I fail at that, and so we just do better next time. The second thing is we all make mistakes and we all need forgiveness. So in our household, for the pretty much, we do this pretty well. We make mistakes, and although it's sometimes difficult to say we're sorry, we do it. And when we do, we're usually very specific about what we're sorry for. We don't usually say like a blanket sorry. We'll usually say, well, I'm sorry for, hurting your feelings when I said this. And that really makes a difference. It makes it feel sincere. And then we're pretty good about forgiving one another, even though we don't always feel like it. We know that it's important to do it because it has to do with our wholeness, our relationship with God. The third thing is our commitment. Our kids need to see that we're committed to our spouse, whether we feel like it or not. For me, that came really true when Scott was dealing with his addiction, and there were times that I really wanted to throw in the towel and I wanted to give up, and I was tired and I was weary and I didn't want to do it anymore. But I knew that when I married him that I made that commitment to God and to him for better or for worse. And so I also knew that I'm a step parent. So I watched my stepdaughter go through the hurt and the pain of divorce. And so that made me think about my consequences if I made that decision. And so I continued my commitment. And while it was very difficult, I can tell you that we got through that. And I'm a better person. My marriage is stronger, and we're just in a different place. And that was all because we trusted God and we allowed God to change us through it. The other thing is you want to do is make sure that you're responsible for each other's emotions. So, Scott's better at this than me, but I may have a bad day at work, and then when I come home, I'm like nitpicking at things, and he just doesn't get sucked into that. He usually will try and hug me and be encouraging and positive, and I just want to continue to roll with it. But we need to know that we're responsible for our own happiness, and that's an inside job. So if there's something going on that's upset me, then that's something I have to learn how to work out. And I can redirect our emotions. There's a little mnemonic that I learned, and I'm going to post on my blog. I found this on Focus on the Family, but it's called, I know women just have that. I do with my emotions. It's called READ. And so the R stands for recognize your emotions. E stands for evaluate the source. A is anticipate the consequences of following them. And D, direct them to toward a constructive course. So I hope that helps y'all. I know that I We want our kids to pick up all the good stuff from us as parents, but sometimes they pick up the bad stuff. So I know that I pray and I try and be consistent and be positive so that way our family will be a stronger unit. So I appreciate y'all tuning in today, and I will see y'all on Monday. I hope y'all have a great weekend. Bye.